Namaste. My heartiest wishes to all of you on the occasion of Gurupurnima. Gurupurnima Subhashayagalu nimellarigu. Gurupurnima, as we know, is a very sacred day celebrated in our country as a day of honoring all those who have been teachers or preceptors. The word Guru stands for the one who dispels darkness. So Guru come to us in many forms. As when we are children, they come in the form of parents, and as we grow up, they come in different kind of teachers whom we learn different things from. And until ultimately, when we come on the spiritual path, the Guru is one who is here to lead us all the way to freedom and realization. So the Guru starts as somebody who is here to give us some basic instructions of how to live in the world, to somebody who helps us reach the beyond, the transcendental state. So the form of a Guru as such is not important. It is our receptivity to the Guru that makes us go all the way far. And this is mentioned very poetically in one of the verses on Dakshinamurti, where it is said that Chitram Vatataror Mule Vridya Shishya Guror Yuva Gurostu Maunam Vyakyanam Shishyastu Chinna Samshaya. So the Guru is a young person and the Shishyas are older people. So traditionally it's other way around, the Guru is an old sage and a lot of youngsters are sitting, right? But here the depiction is one of a Guru who is young, but yet he has the wisdom, he has the ability to transmit that knowledge, transmit that highest realization. And in silence, when he transmits that truth, all those Shishyas get enlightened, that they don't have any more questions, no confusions. They attain that realization. So what makes it possible is our receptivity, how receptive we are, how ready and willing we are to take that knowledge, that wisdom. And that is where it is important to also have done some seva, or we have to honor the Guru in a proper way in order for us to have that mental state which is ready. So this is why Gurupurnima gives us this opportunity to honor and check ourselves, how receptive we are to that teachings, that training that comes, and to mentally be able to bow down to that knowledge that is transmitted through the lineage of teachers. So the Guru can be in one form, but the Guru can be also in several forms. And so we honor all those Gurus who have come to us in all the forms. The Bhagavad Gita tells us what is the right way to honor the Guru. It says that Tadviddi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya Upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. So you bow down mentally, physically to that Guru, offer some seva, offer some gifts or anything that you can. And once you have done that seva or done so you offered something, then you are entitled to receive that knowledge, to ask your questions, to ask that guidance. And they will, out of compassion, out of their willingness, out of their deep insight, commitment to the divine, they offer that guidance. So this seva, this offering which we do on Gurupurnima is more for us than for them. So we sometimes can become very negative, judgmental and all that. So that stops our transmission. It doesn't allow us to have an open mind and receptivity. Because once we are open, God through the form of the Guru will guide us. Because ultimately what the purpose of the Guru is to guide us to our own self, our own Guru Tattva. Ishvaro Guru Ratmeti Murti Beda Vibhagine. So that God is none other than the Guru and the self, so that self and the God are manifesting in a physical form through the Guru. So the Guru is that presence of God, presence of that self, which we are not able to attune due to that grossness and to that external nature of our mind. We are not able to see that indwelling presence. So as we become more and more able to tune into that inner presence, attune to that inner presence, then like how Ramatheertha could see in Ganga, Himalayas, and that sacred syllable Om, he could attune to that Guru. Swami Ramatheertha gives another illustration of a sport which is played in different parts of India called as Gilli Danda. Some of you in your young age or even now might have participated in this sport, where there is one large stick and one small wooden chip of a stick. So this small wooden chip, is made to point at both sides, and in a very skillful way you have to balance it and hit it so that it elevates up for you to strike it. So here that molding of that stick, that ability of that skillful navigation of that stick to a certain height can happen as a symbolic way to our mind through the training and discipline given by the Guru. So the training, discipline, knowledge, wisdom, all that the Guru imparts helps us to lift our mind to a certain state where it can then go all the way to the divine or to Samadhi. So this culturing of the mind, this inner cultivation of that mind, that can happen mostly through the training of a Guru, either in a physical form or in a subtle form. So when we have that highest level of receptivity, then the Guru can manifest internally in different forms and internally. But until then, we need a physical Guru. So honoring that Guru, giving that mental receptivity and worshipful attitude towards that Guru is what we have to focus on as a Shishya, as a student. To judge the Guru and to see how and who and all that, it's sometimes initial stages necessary, but once we have started on the path, that receptivity we have to have, that ability to follow and have that Shraddha, that Sattvika Shraddha we should have, not a transactional Shraddha, that I am offering this, so the Guru has to offer that. No, this is a spiritual Sattvic Shraddha which we have to offer to the Guru. And once we have that thing, then we are not looking at the transactional value from that Guru. I'm not looking at material things. I'm looking for something which is very spiritual, very more profound, very much more deeper. So this transformation has to come, and Gurupurnima is an opportunity for us to check ourselves, attune ourselves, and make that attempt to retune ourselves to that transmission of that Guru. So once again, I wish you all a blessed Gurupurnima day. May we have that blessing of all the lineage of rishis and teachers who are now manifesting to us in the form of a Guru or the Gurus that we are following. Om Shri Gurupyo Namaha.